to Miss Brandy Maulden. Also talking here with Javien Griffith. And first and foremost, good to see you both.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Mostly when I see you, you're making sure somebody's well. But we're going to take a chance here to talk about athletic training here at Pearl Community College. And first and foremost, Brandy, you've been doing this for quite some time.
Yeah, this is my going on 10th year in the fall. So I've been here since 2014.
Good run. You've seen a lot of good athletes come
Absolutely.
through here.
Had a lot of good athletes come through here.
Good deal. Javien Griffith to my right here, and I get to see him on the baseball trips right now, and does a great job there. Let's just kind of walk through athletic training from your perspective.
So for me, it's real busy. It's like once you get started, especially with baseball, it's never stopping. From the moment we get here till the moment we leave, we non-stop. But it's a fun thing to do. Like, it just gets you to, let me see how I say that. It's just a different experience, I can tell you that.
So what made you want to go into this field?
So I learned about athletic training in my last year at high school. My senior year, I took a sports medicine class. And as I was looking around, I saw someone sent me about this program. And I went ahead and applied for it. And now I'm here, second year.
Talking about that, Brandy, and let's talk a little bit about someone. Let's say someone's out there, got a student that's interested in the program. There's a process to go through there, but you're always looking for good student trainers like Javien here.
Yes, we always we take applications through March, and then we'll start narrowing down the selection. We'll have them come for an interview. We go through references, GPA, any past experiences, things like that, to look for good candidates that'll fit in certain sports that we need. So we'll have our freshmen go into the sophomore role, so we'll have like half of our staff turnover each year.
Let's talk about a day in the life of an athletic trainer at college level. There's a lot goes on.
Absolutely. Besides checking injuries, practices, games, there's paperwork, insurance, just all the different things of keeping up with student trainers. So there's just a variety of things going on.
This role you've had so far, Javien, what did you like the most about it?
Getting out and, see, me, I was a quiet person when I started, but coming to
really
this
did
role,
not say 5 words.
Coming to now being a sophomore, like, it's opened me up to talk more, be more into a leader. Like, with the baseball team, I'm more comfortable around everyone because I know, like, what to do now, and it's easier for me to help others around.
Let's talk about that, man. You're everywhere with the baseball team, home games, road games. What's it been like so far here at early going?
It's, besides this weekend, it's been good. This weekend it's a lot. Just been around them for a little bit. I like to be to myself, so after a certain amount of days, I was ready to get back here. But besides that, like, it's fun being a dugout. It's so energetic, and I help bring out the energy now, and it's fun being around Coach Avid. Everything I love it, man.
That's a great part of this job, is seeing someone like Javien come in, great grades, honor student. Remind me a lot of myself in college when I first started, like, getting to know people and how to just open up. And he has come so far, and they love him. We love him. He's done a great job at baseball.
I want to kind of take a step back and talk about that. We kind of hit me when we're getting ready to talk to y'all here tonight. One of the things that gets me about athletic training is, a lot of times people think, well, injuries, but there's so much prep before game of things y'all have to do that are, I'm going to use this, preventive maintenance. I might use that word.
Right.
So many things you've got to do.
Absolutely, from taping ankles to monitoring things that we're already dealing with. So if a player has something, like, what are they allowed to do? Can they play a few minutes this game? Like, a lot of times we'll say, okay, let's go 3 minutes out of this quarter. So there's things we have to do in the weight room, on the court, every day in the training room for treatment. So they're learning a lot as far as not just games. Everybody sees games, but it's the behind the scenes. We're there first, we setting up, we're there for games, and then we're there last with ice and things we do post games. So there is a lot.
What's been the most unique thing you've had to do in this role so far, Javien?
Be a leader.
Yeah.
Be a leader.
Yeah.
It's like, be a leader for sure. It's just because that's not me as a person. I'm either doing stuff by myself or being quiet and learning around, but stepping up this year, having to lead the freshmen and be close, actually grow close to them and help them in ways that they probably didn't.
We count on
think.
our sophomores a lot to teach and train. We do a little 2-week boot camp during preseason when all the athletes show up in the fall. But you still have to learn things every day, and our sophomores step up, and they have their own little group text. I've found out that they ask questions. They might not want to ask us hey, how do we turn on this machine again? And so they help each other out.
What's it been like working with her?
It's fun. She's she's our boss, but she's not like no boss where you got to do this right, you do this right, because they understand we're students and we got certain things but it's easy. It's actually easier than it may seem.
So, Javien, where are you from?
I'm from Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Yes,
Hattiesburg Tiger. So,
oh no, Oak Grove Warrior.
Well, okay.
Oak Grove Warrior.
When you say that, I think Hattiesburg. When I say Oak Grove, I say Oak Grove. I don't know address. I'm from my high school. So.
When I say Oak Grove, they be like Oak Grove, not a city. So Hattiesburg.
Well, that's a good place to be from.
Yes,
by the way. Yeah, another thing here, Brandy, let you kind of lead us through this. But today there's so many advances now in athletic training that weren't there probably 10, 15 years ago. You've got to stay current.
That's right. We do a lot of continuing education through conferences and things with the MAC, and we do workshops and just staying current on a lot. Yeah, I was just talking to this about with my class the other day. It's who knew KT tape or massage Theraguns, what they call them. So it's foam rollers, and so there's just so many things that come out each year that we do have to stay in the know. A lot of things going on with just different rehab techniques that we use. But yeah, there's just staying current.
Well, take about a minute here. Let's remind everybody about the process if someone's interested out there.
So if you'd like to apply, you can do what all of our student trainers do is they apply online through the PRCC.edu website. Go to the athletics page, click on sports medicine, and there's an application you fill out. We'll start contacting all those applicants, and we'll set up a time for an interview, and then they actually come and work our spring football game so we can see a little how they work with others, get to know them a little better, see their work ethic if they try to take lead or if they're kind of more stand back. So we use that as kind of a tool as well as to see how somebody might fit in with our group.
Well, you got a good group. I will say this. I've had a chance to make a road trip there with Javien this week. He was a busy man for 4 games in 3 days. Did a really good job, and glad you're part of the Wildcats Athletic Program.
I'm glad I'm part of it.
We're
too.
so thankful to PRCC Athletics, our administration, allowing us to have 13 student trainers. I don't think anyone else in the MAC has that many, and that allows us to put a student, even in the fall and off-spring sports, every sport has a student trainer.
Good stuff. Javien Griffith, Miss Brandy Maulden, thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
We'll take a quick 30-second break.